Okay, Salwa, we're gonna look at the present simple and the past simple with some examples. Let's go. So the present simple, I wake up early. Remember, this is not early or early, it's early, and it's not early as well. So it's early. Look at this, early. I'm gonna make it red so you can practice. Yeah. I wake up early. I don't wake up early. Do I wake up early? Don't I wake up early? You drink milk. You don't drink milk. It's not don't. It's don't. Look at this. Don't. It's not don't. It's don't. Don't. So I'm gonna make it red, so you know the pronunciation. You drink milk. You don't drink milk. Do you drink milk? Don't you drink milk? It's not don't you. It's don't you. Don't you. T and Y together. Don't you drink milk? He prays regularly. Yeah, it's not regularly. No, that's not correct. So it's like regularly. Regularly. Let's look at it. Regularly. Yeah. So regularly, not regularly. Regularly, 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 regularly. Okay, so he prays regularly. He doesn't pray regularly. Does he pray regularly? Doesn't he pray regularly? And this is doesn't. This D has the stress. Doesn't. It's not doesn't. It's doesn't. Doesn't he? Okay, so doesn't he pray regularly? She recites. It's not a recite. This R is heavy. So she recites. She recites the Holy Quran, not Quran, not holy. The Holy Quran. She recites the Holy Quran. She doesn't recite the Holy Quran. Does she recite the Holy Quran? Doesn't she recite the Holy Quran? Next one, it works properly. So work, I'm gonna make this red as well. This is not work, yeah. This is work. The voice goes down. So this is work, work. Look at this, work, work. This colon shows that it is long. Work, it's not work, it's work. It's not work and it's not work. This is work, 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 a bit long, a bit stretched. So it works properly, properly. It's not properly, no. It's properly, look at it, properly. P has the stress, properly, properly. You have to push it hard. So properly, properly. So this is how you will say. It works properly. It works properly. 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 It works properly. It doesn't work properly. Does it work properly? Doesn't it work properly? Okay. We practice it properly. We don't practice it properly. Do we practice it properly? Don't we practice it properly? You write it correctly. Correctly is not correct. It's ka and then rect. Correctly has the stress. Correctly. So let me make it red as well. Okay. You write it correctly. You don't write it correctly. Do you write it correctly? Don't you write it correctly? They understand it well. They don't understand it well. Do they understand it well? Don't they understand it well? The past simple. So from wake to woke, yeah? So I woke up early. I didn't wake up early. Did I wake up early? Didn't I wake up early? You drank milk. You didn't drink milk. Did you drink milk? Didn't you drink milk? Remember, this is not drink, it's drink. Full mouth, drink milk. So he prayed regularly. We practiced it before. He prayed regularly. He didn't pray regularly. Did he pray regularly? Didn't he pray regularly? She recited the Holy Quran. She didn't recite the Holy Quran. Did she recite the Holy Quran. So Quran is missing here. Let me put. Did she recite the Holy Quran? Didn't she recite the Holy Quran? It worked. It worked. This D sounds like a T here. So it worked properly. It didn't work properly. Did it work properly? Didn't it work properly? Again, it worked. It's not worked. It worked properly. Okay, next one. We practiced it properly. So if you say practiced, it would sound like a T. But when you connect this D with this IT, it will change. So we practiced it. We practiced it. It's like DIT did. Look, did. We practiced it. So we practiced it properly. We didn't practice it properly. Did we practice it properly? Didn't we practice it properly? You wrote it correctly. You didn't write it correctly. Did you write it correctly? Didn't you write it correctly? They understood it well. Understand, understood past. So they understand it well. They didn't understand it well. Did they understand it well? Didn't they understand it well? And with this, we will finish today's lesson. So the present and the past, in the affirmative and negative, and in the affirmative question and negative questions. All those 4 forms you have in the present simple and in the past simple. Please practice it at home properly. Focus on the pronunciation. You should pronounce them properly, otherwise people are not going to understand it. And when they speak, you are not going to understand it as well if you don't know the correct pronunciation. Okay, we'll finish this recording here.